For them. The dogs are for yeah.
Right.
I know.
I'm Jeff. This is Clyde.
Clyde or Clyde? Clyde with the D. This is Lexi, mommy.
We used to have a son.
Oh, did you? Yeah, that's mom. And this, Rob, there's Bill. She worked her way around. That's our mini mom. Oh, right now we have hardly any because they all went home from Christmas. So we're gonna get a new crop in probably Friday and Saturday. Yeah, this is the least amount we've had, and I can't even remember how long it's been. So yeah, little Monica was not. I kind of helped you there. I tried my best.
I know. And then when I saw you give the little boy Monica,
I know because they wanted to hold her.
Did they take it all you wanted?
No,
I took her swap.
Yeah, they took her slow. They kind of like her slow anyway. From okay, here. So let me find little Monica for you.
Come on. Come on, Lexi.
Oh yeah, let me.
It's Alice.
No, this is Phoebe. Hang on, that's Phoebe.
Come on, honey.
She is right there. Yeah, this is Monica, and you know that color might fade. Okay, she's got some white on her face. They took more after their mom on this litter, so. Oh. Let me get you there. Throw this on your lap. I think it has a little beef in it.
Oh, that's the one you were watching? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We got right before COVID. I know she's.
Was she one of the rugby?
I mean, none of them were really way out of the spectrum, but her and Chandler and a couple of the other ones were smaller.
Mommy.
She likes you. Yeah.
Aw. She's a baby. Hi.
I'll wear for you want because I have. Now, you don't have her anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, we
Oh,
got
you do. Oh, you have three. Oh, this is number 4.
that Callie, the standard, we lost about a year ago.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, the brown one.
No, we had all.
Sure. Oh, wait. Let me give me my phone.
Yeah, she's got.
Oh, this is a recent picture.
It's in my jail.
Is that are those doodles or what are they? No, what are the black and white ones?
One's a Shih Tzu and one's a.
This one's a Shih Tzu and that's a, okay. And he's big.
And it's smaller than the Shih Tzu.
Oh,
She was the runt.
well, this dog will probably be about a medium size. But where's my phone? Do you have my phone? Did I leave? Oh, here it is. Thank you so much. That's really sweet. And the snacky snack. Yeah.
We had the standard.
Uh-huh.
They love to play with the big dog.
Uh-huh.
You know, we think that they'll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got puppies?
Puppy breath. I want a bottle. Make fresh snip stickers out of it.
Yeah. That was at the crew.
Oh.
That's
That's
all.
Stella from the doll.
Oh, look at
And the
his
little
face.
doll
It looks like
and
Tootsie
the
Roll.
little furniture doll.
Yeah, cute.
Oh.
And
Now,
then,
were those, or did you get those from breeders or?
the Shih Tzu was a rescue. The Golden Doodle was from Barnyard Doodles, Lori Pitts.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
This is our mini Belle. She's so that dog over there on the wall, Bruno, on the bottom left. That's the daddy to her puppy.
Okay.
This will be her.
Yeah,
Well,
over there.
So.
Right over here, that one. Love it.
Duffy. Isn't it Duffy?
no, that's Bruno. Duffy is the dad to
Over there, the little
Oh,
dog.
okay.
the Lexi and Duffy.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, there's a bunch of pictures if you want to look. Some of them are pretty shabby because COVID hit. No.
Trust me, I know. That's a cute picture of her as a puppy, though.
What do you think, Clyde?
Well, you know, spoil it. Yeah.
So, do you guys have kids, or these are your kids? That's why. I should.
Kids grow up, they get married, and
They move out. I know. These guys stay with you.
Yeah.
Yep, I understand. I have 4 adult 4 freak adult kids and 1 12-year-old who lives with us still, who thinks he's an adult. Those are so cute. I love the little ones. Puppies. Smaller than some of the ones in the litter, but not small. I mean, you saw Lexi could be even bigger. It just depends on which side you take after Mark. Grandpa Rex is a poodle, and he's 56 pounds.
Yeah, our cat is
So it's very possible that she could get bigger. I don't, paw size like a medium, 45 to 55 in there. So could be even smaller than that, but I don't know for sure. They grow by leaps and bounds when they start with the puppy mush, and we just started that a few days ago. So when they turn 3 weeks is when so they'll be 4 weeks on Friday. So I started, it was Tuesday or something. So, or no, I started puppy mush Saturday or Sunday. And so as they start that, they start to grow more because the milk with 12 puppies, they get enough. But when you start supplementing puppy mush, you start to see a rapid rate. So I do this, number one, I do that because number one, it's too cold for them. Puppies cannot regulate their temperature the way that we can when they're this young. So the turf helps stimulate the grass, and it's the closest thing to the grass that you can get in a puppy training type situation. I've tried other things. This works by far the best. Soon as they open their eyes, I start putting on the turf. Every time they wake up, I put them on the turf, And by the time they go home at 8 weeks, I that pretty well. My Belle goes in at night because I have 3 or 4 of my dogs sleeping in here with me at night. I sleep in here every night until they're 8 weeks old, or sometimes 6 weeks. It just depends on the week. So that mom can go in and nurse as she wants to. Okay. And that way she lives longer. She wants to nurse longer because I don't force her to do it. So between the puppy box, her getting to come and go as she pleases, she lasts a little bit longer. Sometimes she'll nurse up to the day they go home. And then it's just tapered out. I taper out. And whereas if I was sitting in this room, I couldn't just let her come and go because there could be a possibility she could step on, Right. So this is the way I ensure that they stay well fed and safe. And they feel, I don't know, some people told us it makes them somehow calmer when their mom is always nearby. Their fur mom. A lot of breeders will remove the mom dog after they're done nursing and they're not around the puppies anymore. And that isn't, we want to socialize the puppies with mom and us. And my son comes down and he plays with them when they get to be a little bit older. And that way we have exposure to other humans, but are still safe because I'm not letting every time area in here. You know what I mean? Like I have to keep it on the down. A lot of people offer to come play with the puppies. You're just seeing germs. I can't put them in there.
In the wagon.
I think yellow collar. She's been hanging over the side of the bed there, back there, and then also Estelle was well, the red collar girl. And slide made that repaint the puppies at it. So we're gonna put that back, climb up the and then fly down. But yeah, so the virus, I tell every history here this, I tell everybody, lives on the bottom, she's up to 10 years. Oh, her can kill puppies just like that. It's just like it takes them out. So you want to make sure, that's why we have to take your shoes off when you come in. You want to make sure the shoes are off in the house until they've had all their shots completed. So the first set, that's right, and it can be on a dog paw pads as well. So I won't let the dogs in your dog park until all the shots are completed. Keep them away from other people's dogs as much as possible. I mean, all together.
And they got their own finished yard.
Oh, good. That's that. Just do that until she's got all her shots.
They're the only ones in the yard.
Yeah.
Two straight.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to do that until all the shots are completed, and that's done in about 16 weeks if you stay on track. You guys, who do you use for a vet?
Catawba.
Oh, that's right, for Clinton area or Catawba area. So, so just make your appointment for around February 9th, because that's when they're going to need the next set after the first set with me. So, February 9th, between February 9th and like say February 13th, 14th, right in that span. and then every 3 or 4 weeks after that. So if you stay on track, you'll be done at about 16 weeks. And then you can take them out into public more. But other than going to the vet, I would hold the dog at the vet. Don't put them down on the floor because that's where all these dogs are walking. You don't know what's coming and going out of there. Just hold the puppy until you can, or put it in a carrier, and then yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
So what's left? What's available left? We have. So I'll show you. We have Emma, which is gray collar girl. This is Charlie. She's available. She's got the brown collar. Phoebe and Emma. Here's Charlie. She's a girl though. They're named after the Friends characters.
I told Clyde when we were in the car, I said, well, I like Charlie too. He said, I thought you didn't want a boy.
Yeah, Charlie's a girl. Yeah. I was running out of names. Oh, I know. Well, and you've always been great about sharing this, about being on my page and following, and so I don't really worry about you. But sometimes people tell me what I want to hear, and they take the puppy, and then I don't ever, the deal is stay in touch with me so that we can see pictures of them growing up in the group, and it's fun. Well, no, that's what I want. No, that's what that group is for, because nobody gets sick of seeing the pictures. So that one is Charlie. This is Phoebe.
She's a little white one. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, her? Yeah, she's got some pretty coloring. This is little Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Hi.
They're all going to have pretty similar. If you see any of the rippling on the head, they'll have a little bit more wave. If it's less wavy, then they'll be more just the wavy and no curl.
Dark and she got light.
They fade. The red gene is the fading gene. Lexi was much darker when she was a puppy. Rex was red, real deep red when he was a puppy. And he's faded quite a bit. It's just a thing that happens. They're sweet puppies. Yep, they get a lot of love here. Yeah.
That was Charlie.
This is Charlie.
Yes.
That's Phoebe. And then, let me think. No. So Ursula was picked. Rachel was picked. Estelle was picked. No. Let's see. Wait. Estelle? I think she's picked. I gotta look. Alice is picked. Let me check. Oh yeah, Estelle is going home with the little boy. The little boy there. Janice is still available. She's actually my favorite for this litter, just because I like the big white, fluffy white. There's the cute, yeah, me too. In a box, and we lose them as fast as we buy them. Yep, that's so funny. Yeah, this is Janice, and this is Emma.
I like the little again.
Yeah, that'll probably fade out, but you can still see the puppies though if you want.
They're all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're all cute. Mm-hmm. Yep, and this is Janice. So she has like that English golden black face that I love in photographs. She's shaking. She's cute.
Bella had a little white in her forehead and kind of went away. She still got a lot of chin.
Oh really? Yeah. Chandler has that little white soul patch on his chin that Rex has. His grandpa has.
Bella's got pretty eyelashes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, some of these guys do too. They're sweet
I
puppies.
think you're the one lady.
Little Monica, yep.
Yeah.
I couldn't say no, you couldn't have her. I just said, I know this lady that's coming
Did
last
you tell
tonight.
them that?
I did. I said, but you can't, I mean, if they want to see her and they want to, that's fine. I try not to pressure her. But
It was meant to be. It was meant to be.
That's been, I'll have it all week and I got to go out and talk to them about a big job. So
oh yeah.
they won't.
It's just meant to be.
So when I was still on the camera. When potty training, just to give you a couple tips and tricks that we've learned over the years, you pick the one spot in your yard you want the dog to go. You can use the turf at night if you want, and it'll give you some sleep, allows you to get some sleep. We have to use a courtyard versus a crate. If you're going to crate the dog, it shouldn't be longer than 2 hours at a time. The courtyard, you put that dog in the courtyard most of the day, and the dog will be fine. It's got everything It's got and this is more than one courtyard. It's got a turf, it's got his food and water and like a recessed bowl so that they can't spill it. It's got a blanket or a bed to sleep in and the toys, and that's all the dog really needs, and the love and affection that you give when you can. But you can also get the thing and an app for your phone. Look at that one. That's one of our minis up there on the screen. That's one of Belle's babies. She looks just like Belle when she was a baby.
Like that one.
Yeah.
With the tan hair.
Yep. But so the dog has everything it needs, and then you go off and do what you do. You can buy these things for your phone, a camera off Amazon, and put the phone app on your phone, and then you can check in on the dog. But are you retired or are you okay? So you don't need, you don't really need.
Yeah, we have cameras and stuff.
Oh well, there you go.
Check on the
Yeah,
dog.
see there. Yeah. 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 So there you go. That's all you need. Yep. And then if the puppy were to say try to start climbing out of the courtyard, you just get a sheet, like an old sheet, flat sheet like, and you put it over the courtyard, and then you put clamps down on the top to keep the dog from climbing out of the playpen. These are 38 inches. The ones we have in there are 48. Those are much taller than what are on Amazon. The ones they sell on Amazon are 40 inches tall. They have a little door. They come with 8 panels. They're super easy to put together.
How big is that? How wide is that? Is it that?
You already have something like this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
fine then.
It's loose and you can configure it. Under
Yeah, that's kind of
Sure.
like, I can move these around too.
Yeah.
Pretty close to that.
Yeah.
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 Or
And the little door is probably, it's probably the one that we,
it's shoved in the front of the living room now. We didn't use those.
yeah.
No.
If you go up on the website, everything in the categories up there. It's all based on kind of what the doodles need. Toys, food, shampoos, that kind of thing. Kind of what everybody tried and felt like was good for it, for the dog. So if you go to abbydoodle.com, it'll take you to a page, and there's like a red box. You click in that box, it says the dog stuff or something, and then it takes you to your Amazon account. You have Amazon and Prime probably.
Yep.
So it'll take you to your Amazon. I don't handle the money. It's just an affiliate link. So it just takes you to your own personal Amazon. I don't have any of those details. All I have is the links. You go to you click on the link. It takes you there. If you stay inside Amazon, you get credit for whatever you buy inside Amazon, and we put it all right next to the dogs. So, and it's whatever. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just, and then of course you know about the YouTube. You know about YouTube, right? You can go up and see the puppy cam, and I try to cover all these things in case instead of they love they huddle.
We have plenty of toys.
And that's good. I mean, try to make sure, so they'll go home with a blanket that smells like mom and the siblings, a couple toys for you to, whatever. And then the shop records, they get their first set on the 19th, I think, up here in Wakeman. And then there'll be, I'm trying to think, like a ball in there, just little stuff to put in the bag. And then,
And you said shots the 9th, 12th, somewhere in there.
so now the first set's on the 19th of January.
Right. No, good.
And then you're going to take them, you want them to kind of around February 9th.
Yeah.
Because that's a week after they come home, and it's the 9-week mark. So it's 6 weeks, 9 weeks, 12 weeks, 15. Or go, 10 weeks, 14 weeks, but then you're just prolonging them not being able to go out in public. So it's up to you, or whatever your vet can schedule you at. And as far as getting spayed or neutered at this point, they try to get you to wait longer now because it's better for the growth plates in their hips. But if the bad behavior outweighs the good behavior, and that's usually only with the boys, because they start lifting the leg and whatever. But with the girls, if you can get them to go through one heat and then get them fixed, it's better for them, from what most of the vets are saying. I just tell people to use their common sense and what works. It's better for. But like with dogs, sometimes they just get out of control, and if they smell a girl in heat, they smell it from a mile away, and they'll take off, and then you're in. So always make sure. Plus, doodles are hot.
Do you know any of the vets around that do the laser?
All of them, almost all of them do now. I don't know. Maybe. So wait, you're in.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody out there that, like Sandusky probably does it. And that's not
That's
fun.
so less invasive.
The laser.
Never done
I've had my dogs with me that have the laser done.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just day in, day out. And now even with the regular surgeries, I think they're doing it in the day anyway and sending them home because they don't have the capacity, to keep them overnight. I always felt like, if you do surgery on a dog, and the only thing they're going to be doing is just like seeing them through a cage, they're better off recovering at home if they have because you're going to be far more vigilant than those staff can be, unless there's something they think might be wrong, and then you leave them in the hospital. But
Oh, what a busy day you had.
I know. And then when you do get her spayed, I always tell people that surgical suit works really nice for like little body suits now instead of the cone.
Oh, yeah.
Because the cone, like Shelby, our dog, she sat in the corner and didn't move for 3 days. I was like, no. So they didn't have seats then, because this is a while ago. So I wrapped it with gauze and kept an eye on it and changed it. But yeah, now they have these little suits and they're so cute and they look like jammies.
I know.
So you think Monica's the one?
I think she is.
All right. Well, then I'm going to put this one down and let you sit next to each other and get a picture so we can put it on the page. And
There you go. I got it.
and you have to, I give an hour the first visit, and then after that you can come and visit as often as you want until they're 8 weeks. But I asked that at that point like a half an hour because it's what happens is if we have like a bunch of people doing that, then I'm never going to.
Right.
They're all cute. I think any one of them.
They are all. Yeah, I know I'm biased. Look at there's one of Sassy's. That's Ruby. I took her down to the beach down here on our property.
Crazy with little buddy.
Oh yeah.
Bella loves
Other dogs.
She just loves dogs.
That's good. All right, here. Keaton. And what you said it was Clyde, right? Okay. I'm so bad with names sometimes. I have so many dogs to keep track of. I can never remember people's names. Let me get it from back here. Yeah, he didn't really think you'd have a problem. I know. He didn't think you'd have a problem with it. Just wanted to check with you. Okay, ready? Monica. Okay, good.
Well, we've been talking. I said to get one with the lost cow.
Yeah. They're right there.
So four kids. We're gonna have 4 kids at home. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We have 16 of our own, so we're crazy. We're certifiable. The people need to check us in as the living bin because I sometimes go, how did we end up with 16? It's because I kept 5 of Macy's for our breeding program.
Oh,
And then we acquired Sassy and Rex. And we already had Macy, Shelby, and Seamus to start us out. And then it just snowballed from there. Then I kept I'm trying to think. Then we have Belle too. So yeah, it's been crazy. But our dogs are so like their own unit, and they go out together. They're they're best friends. Yeah.
Dimples, the old one, she comes up, lays, has a little one, I guess.
That's cute.
And
Man.
then at night, a lot of times I would sit on the couch.
Yeah.
And Dimples' belly onto the couch.
One of our dogs from the bloodline. Her name is Nicholas, and she's the cutest little thing. She's like a little doll, she's just the cutest little thing. Noodles to Doodle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bella.
Yeah, they're starting to get those buds.
Bella, what we got over everybody. Also,
Yeah.
Dimple.
I'm just glad you finally were able to get one because it hasn't been like a long time coming. It's been a while, haven't you been on the page for a while?
All afternoon, all evening watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh no.
I know. I saw.
I saw Rob, right?
Yeah, Rob.
Holding up puppies.
Yeah.
Oh
I know.
no. Somebody's Monica.
I know. No, so I'm uploading all of those. So each puppy we did like a little interview with it up in front of the camera so everybody can see the coats.
Right.
And so, it helps me market better. And when now that I know who's left, I can now market the puppies that are available so that people know what's left. That's why I decided to do this earlier than usual, because some people are leaving and we have to, you know, I FaceTime with 2 people today. The one family was in Chicago, the other one is in Florida on vacation. And this way we could all do the first pick instead of doing the top 3.
Yeah.
And having people come scattered because it just becomes so confusing, you know. So
We got one more spot to fill, right?
I have 4 spots to fill, which is not too bad because I had none of them filled when we found out she was pregnant. I thought we were going to wait a little bit longer, but Mother Nature had another idea in mind, and so
That was sitting on playing on the corner.
yeah, with this paw.
This one, the virus over itself.
And they really love to swing, but there are so many of them. They bottom it out, so I have to lift it up a little bit. They love it when they start getting a little bit older. They love to swing back and forth. It kind of mimics the mom, you know, or in the utero or whatever. Yeah, she is a cutie pie.
She's so beautiful.
Look, she already. Oh, look at her.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that's from the fortune and grooming. Yeah. I mean, you know, so this, I don't know if I should, this is somebody was telling us that they were using the slicker brush on their doodle, which is the common brush used on a doodle coat, the line brush with the slicker brush. Doodles coats are thicker, so, you know, they just want you to kind of like separate the fur and comb. So you're getting down to the skin to get the mats out. Right. But if you brush them every day or brush them so like at least every other day, you won't get the mats. The thing is when they get wet, one mat starts, it's like a tornado. And the next thing you know, you got a week later, it's a full-blown mat, and it doesn't take long for them to start going. So they said that they use this brush. It's called the teaser, Tangle Teaser, and it's a human brush, but the dog doesn't like being brushed with. It's a plastic, silicone plastic, whatever. Yeah, piece that you can use. So versus the second brush that some of them just don't like it. So especially puppies, they don't really need the brushing as much as a full-grown dog does because their coats are fleecy and they just, I mean, unless they get wet or whatever. The most places they get their tangles and mats are behind their ears, on their underbelly, behind their butt, like under the tail. Yeah. And then like sometimes the flanks like of their leg up here, they'll get,
When we first got Bella, we didn't know about what they call it.
Oh, the balls on the. Oh, yeah.
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 Try to coop open.
Yeah.
So we ended up doing that ourselves.
So the reason like I grew in the spring and the fall, so that in the spring they're shorter for the summer, and then in the fall it keeps. I don't keep them all the way down, but what Lexi's fur is, so that they don't get as many ice balls stuck to their paws, because those are like, you know, with 16 dogs, you can make paws that, you know.
We had this little Bella that up at her mom's in Chicago and playing in the snow and
There's just snowballs. So you can just dunk them in warm water, but their paws, like you can dunk their paws, they're not hot because it'll stick.
I put a beach on the floor.
Yeah.
And I get it.
What is that? Oh, I was like, cricket in here? Oh my God, there's a cricket in here. Yeah. Yes. Tell me about the list. Yeah.
she'll be sitting on her lap a lot.
That's my message.
Oh, okay.
Please stay and I change it.
So Monica it is.
Everybody said they're coming back as
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had people do that to us because we have so much for them, you know.
Like,
Like,
I bought it right for Christmas, I had to get 3 bones. So
oh yeah. Oh, I bet they were having that.
yeah, that frozen.
Yeah.
We usually do it in the spring. With
Uh-huh.
rocks with them.
Yeah.
They're funny because the bones bigger than they are.
Yeah, they are for a little while.
Yeah.
Once in a while, I'll go to Moon Talk, and I haven't done it for a while.
What's that?
It's a meat shop, first shop.
Oh, up here.
And
Yeah.
they'll take the leg bones and they'll saw them about that thick.
Yeah.
And I grill them.
Okay.
Raw.
Right.
Yeah.
So raw food is okay for dogs, but it can't be like Emily chicken. I don't think they eat raw chicken. I don't know. Maybe they. I don't know. I always worry about the salmonella and stuff. I don't recommend to do raw food diet for dogs. I do the Purina Pro Plan and for the puppies,
Yeah.
and then we use the Purina one because we're on a budget with 16 of them. We have, for the adults we use the Purina one lemon rice, which they do fine on.
Yeah.
We've been on a Pro Plan for a long time. but
Yeah.
Switched them to the
The pro
high one.
High- high protein or
Yeah.
there's different. They have different levels.
Yeah,
of food. Yeah.
I call it no filler.
Yeah. I know. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Little, kind of chewy.
Yeah. That's what the Purina one has in
Yeah.
it. And my dogs do fine on it. So. Yeah.
Sit in there like your ear.
That looks like my ear.
Okay, hang on a second here. I'm trying to get some pictures up here of you guys.
You won't have all right if you don't get here.
No.
We got Bella for 3 hours.
Yeah. We drove 10 or 11 to get our first one. And that was a surprise for me from Rob. And
You probably would think you look family.
picking Monica.
I love
Do you guys have a name that you?
We might stay with Monica.
That's good. Fine. Yeah, that's cute.
We have a sister, a Bella, and a Dimple.
There you go. Whoops. That happens constantly. They're always rolling off of there. I'm really happy for you guys.
She's pretty than the other.
Yeah.
Well, it's meant to be.
That's
There you go.
that's true. I
There's
thought.
somebody picked her, but it wasn't meant to
Right.
be.
Yep.
Somebody else.
Oh, she just.
Yeah, but no, and then like I'll play noises and stuff for them, like traffic noises and firecrackers, all that kind of stuff, fireworks, so that they start to get used to these kind of sounds. I play with their paw pads. I get up in their face.
Oh,
I'll take the
they're
food
always
away
playing with
to,
the
to
feet.
teach them.
There's so many dogs that
scared.
you can't cut their nails.
I know. That's just it. So they already have had their nails trimmed 2 or 3 times since they were born. So I take the Dremel, this thing here, and I file their nails down with this because clipping them is fine, but they're still sharp.
Yeah.
So, but if you file them, it takes a lot less time, and you're a lot less likely to get the quick.
Yeah.
So, and then we introduce other things like Rob will start playing with them with the fishing pole. I don't know if you saw the last litters that we had. He takes a fishing pole and he ties something on the bottom of it, and he throws it out there, and they try to catch it. And they're trying to get it. We do different stuff with them, but one thing we don't do with our puppies is stay in the courtyard until they're 8 weeks old. Sometimes I'll hold one and walk around the house if I've just given a bath and I'm trying to keep them warm or whatever. But they don't go outside. They don't see the light of day until they go out with you, because I want to make sure that there's nothing that they've been exposed to in case they leave here.
Just
I love it.
So, and then like I said, you can come visit anytime from here till they're 8 weeks by appointment. Just send me a message and say, hey, we want to come visit. If you want to get like a little blanket or something, and I can, next time you come, I can rub it on the puppy and take it back to your dogs and get them used to the scent.
Oh,
It's just something you can do. And honestly, I don't think it really matters that much, but we do allergies for people sometimes where I'll take a clean blanket and rub it on the dog, and then take it home and sleep with the dog. The kid that was here before you, he has allergies, and he was breaking out in hives and stuff. But not because of the puppy, probably because these dogs don't really cause issues. But we have a terrier all the time, and the dad is walking around, and we have a cat walking around the house, and my son rescued the cat from
they don't get any allergies.
yeah.
Well, that we know of.
Rob gets sinus issues.
Trouble.
That's so funny.
Political scam.
Mhm.
Pulling that collie out on Newport.
What's that? Oh, they're doing that.
Yeah, for 25,000
Off of where?
down at Newport Steel Mill.
Is that in here by you or something?
No, Darling, South Carolina. I
Oh,
got
oh.
guys down there working.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, they're picking that whole crane
Oh
down.
my God. Is that what you did, like construction or whatever
Yeah.
back in the day? Or you still? Oh, so you're still doing it by, and you have to go back and forth sometimes to.
Yeah, the big job in Tampa.
My son lives in Tampa.
But
He sells
hired some guys that I've used for years, so now I
Oh,
told them I hired to be. I like the big job, but I want to be on call.
right. Well, you deserve some time to chill
Yeah,
out.
most of the time, he said, oh,
Yeah.
till the big job starts.
Have you guys done a lot of traveling? I'm with 4
I don't
dogs.
know, ready for me.
Oh,
I mean, it's like a lot of time.
But
I don't go very many places. I'll tell you what, I'm always there. Oop, he just fell off. Joey just fell off.
And we got some of your dog bed.
Yeah. Well, so you won't know if they're a chewer or not. So, I always just tell people, since you'll be home, it shouldn't be a big deal. If you start seeing her trying to chew it up, put a heavier cover over top of it until she
we
stops
got
doing it.
lots of the beds like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, if you ever are done with some of them, just donate them here because instead of throwing them out, because we can always use them here.
Yeah.
We use them for our campers, and then we use them for the puppies too. Because they after a while they start to get kind of gross, and you can wash them, but they just start to smell.
Yeah.
And so yeah, and like any old blankets, sheets, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, blankets.
So if you're ever, yeah, that would be good. If you're ever, we literally go through so much, and Rob built me a shed out here in the summer to help put some of this puppy stuff in because I was like getting overloaded. And I'm afraid to go up and down the stairs for the crawl space up there because they're real narrow, and I almost fell coming down the one day and it scared me half to death. So I'm like, because I don't have anything to hold on to. So now I have a shed out there, but it's filling up. It's just we have so much stuff for the dogs, between the equipment that we use for them and play toys outside for the campers. And if you guys ever want to go anywhere, we could take all of your dogs for you, and I'll just give you a good deal on it. So we usually just charge 20 for the first dog, 10 for the second dog. Since you have 4, I've never had 4 at the same time, but I just do a decent deal for you, like yeah. So that way, if you go someplace for the weekend, not many people are going to take on 4 dogs.
Yeah.
So and while you're gone, check in and see in the videos. You've seen how we do this. So, and the little ones will be walking around in the house, and that's what most people do. Like,
but our last experience with Whalen was absolutely horrible.
oh, really?
Well, she's moving now, but I know.
Well, the little ones, like your little ones, they would just be on the couches in the living room, and the doodle would be bigger, so we'd have her in the courtyard. But they have camaraderie amongst them at night, and they all do really well. We play movies for them. We do the snacky stickers, as you've seen, and they do really well. I think that the sense of them being around one another helps them calm down. Whereas like the little ones, they get a little bit afraid of the bigger dogs and the noise, so we just let the little ones be out in the living room. And as long as they're pretty well potty trained, even if they have accidents, we clean them up. This flooring is the best for the dogs because we had carpet in that front room and the living room when we first moved here, and oh my God, the padding, every dog coming through was lifting their leg, even if they didn't do it at home. It was like what happens at camp stays at camp, and it was just getting to be. I'm like, Rob, you got to pull the carpet.
I don't know if you ever heard of this. My pet food. Did you ever hear that?
No, they have what is it? It's the scent to get it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is wonderful.
Yeah, sure, but like you have, this many dogs coming through.
Well,
It's saturated.
Your carpet.
Well, yeah.
Some of your clients.
Oh yeah. My pet feed. It's supposed to.
Pet feed, and of course you clean it up.
Yeah, right.
And then you spray this on
Right.
it.
It pulls out the ammonia and stuff.
Oxygenates it or something
Yeah.
like that.
I know.
And almost 99% of the
Smell
market is
That's good. The
And
dogs
then
always
it's-
smell it.
Again, it's wonderful,
Yeah.
but it works in laundry,
Hmm.
it works.
Yeah.
clothes.
That's good. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I used to use the OxyClean to get that stuff out.
Just gonna sleep there.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They're just like, oh, whatever.
They've had a long, hard day.
Yeah. Was that the same one I just put up there? Oh, and it's like Jenga or something, you know, where you put the little squares together and you pull one out and they all come falling out.
Now, that one's in the swing virus.
I know.
Yeah, when they all get in their bottom.
There you go. And you're welcome.
There you go, baby. And they like that jungle gym. Yeah. Yeah, they think they're on it sometimes and they miss. They're all doing pretty good so far. He wants to come back.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm sure. She just was putting on the oh, yeah. Let anybody in there. That's our baby Bilbo. Yeah, that's Lexi. He's very sweet.
So you pick one? Yep.
What was it about her that you okay. Something about her face. Yeah.
Bella, we had to take out my picture.
Oh, I know that.
And her name was Lucy. And she had that little white speck on her head
Mhm.
and a little bit of mouth around her mouth.
Yeah.
And I just thought she was cute.
That's why we try to do it this way. And I'm not knocking other breeders, but like we try to do it the way that we would want the experience.
Right.
Where you get to come out and pick your puppy, see the other puppies to choose from that are left, you know. And that's Olive. She had static cling really bad that day. She looked like Einstein with her hair going everywhere. That was an actual, like, literally.
You should put that YouTube that for your dog.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how happy they would be.
No, I told them already. That's our playlist.
Yeah, that's our playlist.
And those are all our dogs.
All our piano music, soft music. Sometimes we leave the TV out for this.
Yeah.
We are doodles.
I'll turn on Alexa too.
Yeah.
South Rock.
Yep. Yacht
Yeah.
Rock, I think it's called, yeah.
Oh, but anyway, it's always nice when you get the puppy you want.
Yeah. Well, yeah, would have been.
Oh, you would have been trying
Well,
them.
we've had a lot of people, there's a couple people all the way to the end. Kept thinking, please, I hope I can get this puppy.
And they get, it works out. It happens the way it's meant to be. Yeah. And you got, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. We're gonna take-
She's a very sweet,
Baby.
she's a very sweet girl.
See my little baby. Hi, baby. Hi, guys.
She tries to block Rob every time he goes in there to see her puppy. She gets in front of him, so she's like, no.
Oh, yeah.
Baby. Baby.
What? I'm giving mommy hugs. She gives me hugs.
Big hug every day. Big hug. Every day. Big hug.
You're waiting for your topper. Huh? I put topper on her food so that she will eat more to make more milk. And she's waiting for her topper. She's looking at me like, Mom.
Big implant today. Big hugs. Usually go to bed. Get up. Everybody.
Yeah, we do group hugs. We do group hugs at night.
Hi, guys. Hi, baby.
These puppies know where their bread is buttered.
Yeah.
But no matter what we do and how we do it, we always get the naysayers, the people that get on and try to be negative about it, about breeding or about going to the shelter. And we're just like, well, this is like a specialty thing.
But we tried to
In the automobile.
watch, adopt.
Yeah. Right.
What's it called? Safe harbor.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was a medium-sized poodle. It was a male mama. She was lovely. visit last
Everybody,
month.
there's a lot.
We were at the woods.
Oh, really? I know.
Yeah. She just, things go wrong.
All the time.
And, you know,
And I'd lay on
I
the
opened it up,
get a roll over and rubber belly.
and I
And
put
then
for
we
nothing.
come downstairs.
And she'd start nuts.
But then,
Oh,
Yeah.
Then she went out in the car.
yeah, really,
Wouldn't come in.
Oh,
oh, yeah.
Winter.
And,
I've had to there with a dog.
you're in the car, so like,
Right.
Put little trees all
Letting all that cool air in the house. Did she come in? Oh, yeah. You know, you just don't know what they go through because it's bad. What they,
I told her, she's not ready for the doctor. And I said, no, I think I need a little bit more time.
Yeah.
No, I just kept trying.
and you could, and it just,
I was trying.
Yeah.
It's not gonna
2 years,
work.
3 years, I had 3 other relatives.
you gotta keep your marriage together. Yeah.
3 years.
Uh-huh. Oh, they're cute.
Before the end,
Yeah.
hard me to get from work. It's just-
Yep. A lot of them.
Apartment in New York.
Uh-huh.
And I said, hey,
And I always, I tell, don't get me wrong, I
I
tell
should
them,
volunteer
they go
work
out
for the
and do
Ottawa
stuff.
County Humane Society.
Uh-huh.
And Richmond laid down on somebody's
So I'm proud
camera.
of that.
And blah, blah,
But,
blah.
I tell people
Like a
that,
welfare check.
and like I said, it goes back.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, oh, yeah.
So, Friday,
It's a good
20
business
years,
address.
I love it.
Oh, we didn't get that.
Yeah.
And hit the sheriff on the Sparta.
Oh,
She said, hold on, I'll give you their number.
uh-huh.
Call the
And
sheriff.
doing this,
Yeah,
woman
definitely.
is,
Nice, he went out.
you can drive home,
Yeah.
marks down,
I mean, it's
you know,
bad.
So he made-
then when you walk by,
You know, because I worked in shelters. I worked at the ATL at Cleveland and Wiley, and
the,
I know it's in shelters, and I know there's a lot of dogs that need homes. I do know that. But unfortunately, for some of the families who have kids that have allergies or people that already have kids at home that need to know where the dog comes from, know that it's got a foundation, that it's not going to turn around and take a head off or a child's head off, you know, grandchild's head off. You just have to be careful. Everything that's in the stores right now, almost all of it, 90-some% of it's with pit bull mixes. And they just aren't good families. They're unpredictable. Now, I know a lot of people that have them and they swear by them, but we know stories about them. German Shepherds, pits, rots, big dogs that are really aggressive. We don't ever have them here at camp because we don't want to take our families for granted and take that risk. So the only thing that comes out here are either lab poodles. I've had basset hounds, you know, stuff I trust,
Yeah.
but nothing that's known to be aggressive. And I minimize, it's still always a risk anytime you take dogs, but I minimize the risk that way. And these are,
So my firstborn was, oh, I don't even know if he was a year old. And my dad, my brother was, the Jewish short hair pointer.
Uh-huh.
Got lost.
okay,
By a highway intersection.
yeah,
So they took him to the gas station, called the police, nobody reported it. Blah,
oh,
blah, blah.
Well, you
And
know,
I said, oh, why don't you take this dog? And I said, Dad, I can't take a big dog.
yeah.
Said,
Oh, so you do have kids?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you always have. Oh, okay, I thought you said your dogs were your kids. Okay, yeah, they are now, yeah. I get it, they all leave.
So anyway, the day later, I come out ready, it's my dad. I said, oh, Dad, what are you doing? Well, I just thought I'd say hi to you.
With that dog,
Dog.
Look out. You brought yeah, honey.
And then
Really
I mean, again about it.
nice.
why didn't he? Oh, you did?
Another.
Oh, well, you got lucky. And there's some, you know, as kids, we always had, my dad always had pounds. But back then, we had different types of dogs. We didn't have just all,
We still have.
you know,
Most of our dogs grown up were.
and God loved them. It's not, yeah, it's right. And they live a long time, most of them. They're, you know, we had shingles and, you know,
Well, how I got hooked on, doing I was visiting my son and daughter in St. Louis,
yeah.
and
Oh,
Standard.
Labrador. Golden.
She's a gorgeous.
Oops.
Yeah,
Oh, that's yeah. It could be a Labrador.
yeah.
Yeah, she's a.
Not all golden doodles are curly. We have some of these will have
She's
like.
got straight hair. She's almost more of a lab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I fell in love with her.
Yeah.
Then I thought, oh, I don't want to do all that. So then I came home and found out they had mini.
Mini versions.
Well, he said, because I was just telling him that right that our first Labrador died, he was up over 100 pounds.
He was only supposed to
It
be,
was crazy.
he was only supposed to be 50 pounds, and that was their first time doing the litter. And he shed like crazy, and he was 110 when he died. He had a rare tumor under his tail that we had to have him put down.
Well,
He had seizures and stuff.
I knew she loved the dog, and I wasn't a real big dog fan. I am not that dog.
I love those dogs.
That's one of my
If they're nice. If they're nice.
I forget how I found out all of this. I found out that medium, minis and medium doodle. I thought medium would be great. I
Yeah.
did all the research and I found Seamus looked just like her dog. And took her off. She didn't know I bought it. I told her some other story. And I brought out the window and she stayed in the car because she didn't know.
Kelly was a,
Yeah.
real close.
Yeah.
And stuff,
Yeah,
but gold, I mean,
they're special.
they're special dog.
And you know, you got
I don't know. I had my dog. I had a little career out in here. I mean, I had a little career. I always like short hair, straight
Yeah.
dog, ears sticking up.
yeah, long hair with long ears.
But once I get around you guys.
You getting a massage, Lexi? You getting a massage? Huh?
And stuff. And
Yeah.
everybody has their type of dog they like.
Yeah.
But Doodle is a special breed.
Yeah, Callie was bed. It was like having a fruit sitting in there. She's
Oh my God. No. I sleep in here with 4 or 5 of them every night, and I fold this down so it's in like a bed, but it's more like a twin, you know. And then I fold that other one down and push it up to this one, and they're all around me. Like she a lot of times gets hot, so she'll lay on the floor because she's nursing, and I think the milk production makes her warm. But she always wants to be like loved and petted and snuggled. And
Yeah, I don't sleep in that room.
oh yeah,
And even the ground, never pops.
yeah, they came right to bed with you. And you know, honestly, sometimes that works. It depends because you know if you're light enough sleeper, the dog wakes up, you can take it out to go to the bathroom. Otherwise, you might end up with a wet spot in the bed. But most of them don't like to be where they lay. Most of them. So they'll whine, and then you just take them
That
out.
was the two because we had the other ones getting them trained to go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they just go out again.
You can actually bell train these dogs. They're pretty smart.
We,
Yeah.
Bella's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Max.
The Bernedoodle
No.
or the oh the
No.
gold. Okay.
Yeah, she.
The Bernedoodle was a nasty to her.
Oh yeah. They're high strung.
Chewed up the whole floor.
Yeah. Sometimes these guys do it too. You know, it just depends. If they get bored,
You teach mine.
then they're gonna find something to get into. They're smart, so the smarter they are, sometimes the more trouble they get into.
And she destroys toys.
Mm-hmm.
She bites
Yeah.
the squeaker
Yeah.
and then she works out all the stuffing.
Yeah.
Now Bella.
Doesn't do that at all.
Dimples?
Well, Bella will finish it.
Well,
Bella will wait.
So Belle, our little one, just got a little mini one. She used to do that all the time. She's getting better now. She's slowed down a lot with that. But she used to go in like her puppies. She would go in because I do the same thing with every litter I sleep in here, and I go, you know, they go in and out as they please. She would go in, steal her puppy toys, come out, pull the squeaker out, and bring it back in and leave him for dead. I'm like, no, because you know, oh my God. So a lot of people will donate toys to us too, like old toys, like BarkBox toys and stuff. They're cute and they're cute for the photo shoots. And I have a subscription to BarkBox, but oh my God, it's so expensive. And you know, it's like $30 or so each month, you know, and it adds up, you know, because we're buying all this other stuff for the dogs. So I tell people,
Yeah, but like the last, we got text a lot of
They do.
And
I used to cry and cry.
French fry. She, mini, maybe. Belle usually had mini, but last over they were
Micro.
micro mini. But she said the picture of French fries.
Yeah, she thinks she's going to end up being about 18 pounds full grown, but she didn't clear 3 pounds for the longest time. She was definitely the littlest one in the litter. But Bruno, that little guy right there on the wall, he only weighs 13 pounds.
That was only 15, I think.
Did she?
Right at.
And that's which one? The mini gold. I mean, I like both sizes. I really love the medium size because I feel like it's better on their legs to not have all the extra weight. They feel like a big dog, but they'll still get up on your lap. They're kind of that perfect in between size. They're not so big that you gotta like literally haul, U-Haul to put them up in the car.
That's not hoping she'll stay a little bit.
Not too big, yeah, not too big, yeah. And she isn't one of the real big ones, like
Some of the boys you look at their paws.
like
and
Janice. Yeah, Janice is
they
big.
look big.
But that's a lot of them. It evens out a lot because sometimes they just are eating a lot more right now. But then it kind of settles itself out.
Every so often I'll come in and I get the goal to get them to fall asleep in a row, in one row, all the way.
Yeah.
He was trying to do that earlier.
Every time I go to sleep, I rub the belt
Oops.
and stuff, and they go to sleep. Today I had a problem because I had to doing on the phone with
Oh, FaceTime appointment because they were. They had a FaceTime to pick their puppy. A couple of them did. Because one lives in Chicago, and the other one lives in is vacationing in Florida. And so this was already planned ahead of time before they knew they were going to get puppies. So we FaceTime for the pics. But because I post so much videos and so many pictures and stuff, people get more of a sense of what they want, from the feeds because I do upload on them and stuff. It's still not the same as picking a person, but as soon as they get back on vacation, they can come and visit their puppy. And I said, if I still have some available, you can pick from them if you decide you don't want the one you have. But you can't pick what anybody else has already picked. So
It's surprising all the pictures. They look so much bigger.
they do because I zero in on them so you can see them. And because we have the lens obviously zooms in. We have the ability to zoom in on them. Yeah, they all just in the cottage. So I brought the bed out here and I put the turfs here. That way, if they wake up, they get up on the turf, they go to the bathroom, and it just teaches them to use the turf more. These can be nice in the wintertime too, because when it's like a bunch of snow and you got a little puppy and they don't want to go out in the snow, you can put the turf right on your back deck and let them go out that way on the turf. And then when the snow clears, you take the turf and the tray that's over the urine and you dump it on the spot once the snow melts on the spot you want the dog to go, and then just mark their territory there.
It's funny with our tree. The Shih Tzu will go out and pee.
Yeah.
Right on the edge of the patio.
Yeah.
And then the mini bird and then Bella is the last one.
Yeah. Of course, yeah. They're all great.
Yeah.
Have you ever had?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time ago. Well, I had 2 boy dogs and that was all.
Oh yeah.
So that's why-
But you wanted a girl.
Yeah.
I wasn't really worried about the girl thing. I sit on my heels, killing me.
Yeah, I did that all the time.
Yeah.
And then,
Sometimes the boys will do that. If they're not neutered, they'll run because they smell heat. They can smell it from a mile away. Yeah.
yeah. Well,
You got any more pictures?
Oh no, just my feel like
back up in that bottle of water.
yeah. Probably would.
Another dog.
You can't work this business without having some occasionally because it's a lot, But we love what we do.
You have to.
We just yeah. There's nobody left.
Or 15. Yeah,
It's a 365 day a year job. There's no we don't vacate. We have our camper out front. We use that in the summer because we have the cameras. And then
I was feeling as rough. Over building me a tiki bar.
a tiki hut. Yeah. No, you guys need to come out in the summer and have one with us.
It's funny because I build a lot and always been for my family.
Right.
I, for some reason, a lot of people have to get
Good
new
job,
stuff,
baby.
but I just won't do it.
Yeah.
No, because he's gone all the time. I've been letting him out constantly. Like, nope, he's got enough jobs around here to keep busy for a while. I always come up with something
You know
new.
what? Paper she uses for you live, you'll never get paper.
Legal tip.
Toilet.
Toilet paper. He's kidding.
They're all-
Sort of.
Oh, yeah. That's funny. I'll go in and I go in, I'll get them all out.
Yeah.
And then
That one's 2 hours.
They'll last about 5 minutes and then they'll go back out. Whistle.
and about
It's okay.
Night, time during the day.
Oh, they're all up and around. Well, find your church, guys.
And all that.
Well, when they wake up, they have to go potty. So that's why I strategically at the beginning, I placed some at the end, to hope that they're going to make their way over. And most of them do pretty well, unless they're distracted, but which they are now by us. But they're just now getting playful. So this is when you want to get up on YouTube and watch, because this is when they start to get really fun and playful and cute. Yeah. And then as soon as he puts the slide, I'm going to put the slide in. They go up the little stairs and they slide down. It's not a tall slide. It's perfect for them. And then they play king of the slide, where they all want to be up at the top, so they knock each other off. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
We have a kid going 24 hours a day.
Yeah. Sometimes he has to switch it out with the new link, but yeah. There's this chubby little yes.
Okay, well, we're gonna get back to
Marblehead, yeah. Thank you so much for the wine, Deb. Oh yeah, jump up on you. Yeah, we try to keep the bay when people come over here. Not everybody wants to be. Probably the girls. I don't know who's out there. No, probably. So we have our regulars and older ones that are always that roam around. Some of them younger have each other out, and then we rotate them, but like older dogs, and then the ones pregnant or nursing, they're always in the house with me or in this room. And then I'll when we don't have puppies, I'll rotate the other ones in. But they like being around each other. They're used to having the routine they have. They have a TV in there, heating it. They have it made. But yeah, and the boys are not neutered. So I can't really have them. Yeah, you can use peanut butter on the bell and teach them to like touch their nose with the peanut butter, and then they outside, and then they associate it with a positive thing.
She just goes up.
Yeah. And if I don't-
Yeah. But then they want to do it just to go outside and play. So sometimes they get confused. Depends on the dog.
We have the squirrel. They are-
Oh, you
she
do?
loves-
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks again. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's really sweet of you. So thoughtful.
I can see her one day. She said, "I'm gonna go for a ride." And